All right, I'm walking a fine line here. This video might make you laugh, it might offend you, but it will definitely make you think. Because today I'm comparing your love life and relationship habits to how you pick stocks and invest your money. Now, if that sounds ridiculous, just hang with me, because it's not only funny, it is disturbingly accurate. But if you like your truth with a twist of humor, buckle up, because I'm about to show you how your dating life and your brokerage account might aspire to something higher or could turn into a total dumpster fire. Let's do this. Let's paint a picture in your mind to help you understand this concept. We've got a chart, a matrix if you will, inspired by the crazy hot matrix that made everybody laugh before the world got all hopped up on political correctness. The x-axis is long-term value. Are we talking about a soulmate or a pump and dump? And the y-axis is volatility. Is this a steady grower, a constant compounder, or is it a drama queen with mood swings? And you probably remember hearing about the crazy hot diagonal, which for our purposes here today, we're going to call the risk-reward diagonal. And the goal is to find someone or an investment that is both hot and totally not crazy. It starts out down here, low and to the left, in the snooze zone. Modest returns, modest risk. Perfect for your grandparents. Annuities, people who think a 5% mutual fund is a little spicy. No little blue pills for you, Grandpa, not with your heart condition. Nothing ever happens here, which is the point. It's stable, it's sleepy, and slow growing, mostly around the waistline. Good news is you're not losing money. Bad news is you're not making much money either, because inflation is taking the lion's share. But hey, at least Grandma still bakes your pies. Then up here we have the no-go zone. High drama, low value. These are your junk bonds, your penny stocks, and hot mess X's. They're risky, unattractive, and if you invest in them, you're probably not telling your friends, because deep down inside you know it was a mistake to mess with them in the first place. We don't date here, we don't invest here, we just don't go here. Now over here, all the way to the right, is the unicorn zone. Everybody wants this. High value, low volatility, perfect in every way, and for some weird reason, they're into you. The problem? They don't exist. They're mythical creatures. The financial equivalent of marrying a billionaire model who quotes Warren Buffett and has zero baggage. We all hold out for it, but spoiler, you'll die waiting. Now the fun part of the conversation. The danger zone. High risk, hot rewards, off the charts volatility. This is where red flags, shit coins, meme stocks, and toxic relationships live. Ladies, this is the bad boy with abs, that chiseled jaw that causes you to ovulate on sight. But this guy is bad news. Has zero emotional regulation. You can't domesticate him. He'll just break your heart. Stay away from the bad boys, ladies. Guys, it's the femme fatale. Hotter than the Vegas pavement and twice as dangerous. Your bros will warn you, but you'll ignore them because she is so hot. She can manipulate you just by pulling on your little puppet string. You think you can handle it, but you can't. And besides, you only live once, and you want to get that get-rich-quick dopamine hit. Next thing you know, you're broke. You're crying into your leftover ramen, lost in your emotions, and you've been margin called into oblivion. The lesson here, the danger zone doesn't love you. You're being catfished. It just wants your money, and it revels in your tears. Absolutely psycho! And down here we have the stability zone. Solid, safe, and slightly boring. But this is where most people should live. These are your dividend stocks, your ETFs, your blue chips. Or, in the language of long-term relationships, the nice guy or the sweet accountant who always shows up and never overdrafts. These are your solid 6s and your 7s. And on a good hair day or a good earnings call, they could be an 8. They're not flashy, they're not turning heads, but they're reliable. And over time, you win here. We're talking about the Prudentials, the Citibanks, the Exxon Mobils, the Coca-Colas of the world. The only problem? You think you can do better. So you friend zone the quality picks, waiting for that bigger, better deal that never comes. Don't be that guy or don't be that girl. Let's be honest. You're probably only a 6 or a 7 yourself when it comes to your financial intelligence and your discipline. And because we all have a little Dunning-Kruger in us, we all think we can bag a unicorn without hitting the gym and doing the work to earn the right to those bigger, better returns. Level up first. Upgrade your financial education, then you'll upgrade your financial relationships. Now, high and up to the right, we have the date speculate zone. High value, medium to high volatility. We're playing in the big leagues now. These stocks are hot. They move. They got swagger. They got sex appeal and serious potential. Think Palantir, Nvidia, JBL, Taiwan Semiconductor, or that gorgeous overachiever you've been texting at 2 a.m. Hey. They can make you rich or absolutely ruin you if you're not on their level. If you've got a plan, you're golden. If you don't, you're gambling. This is where education, strategy, and risk management matter. If you don't know your exits or how to hedge, you're just another wannabe who flew too close to the sun, all in on long calls, hoping to get lucky. Want to win here? Learn the game. Know your numbers. Train with the pros. Which brings me to this. If you want to attract better investments, better returns, and maybe even a better romance, you've got to be who and what you want to attract. Become a better version of yourself. Become a better investor. At the Cashflow Academy, we've got the courses, the coaches, and the playbooks. You can learn from the best. My friend Andy Tanner is a former Rich Dad advisor, a brilliant thinker and communicator, and the author of both Stock Market Cashflow and 401 Chaos. Add those books to your reading list. And my good buddy Corey Holliday is a Wall Street veteran, a Series 4 option principal, and a risk management mastermind. And me, Noah Davidson, options trading expert, hedging wizard, and your guide to not getting absolutely wrecked by a Robin Hood trade or a walking red flag in yoga pants. We'll help you swing trade like a pro, sell premium like a king, and protect your capital while keeping it fun, simple, and real, and let's be honest, a little ridiculous from time to time. We're having fun, right? You will laugh, you will learn. Birds of a feather, we flock together. And last but not least, this is it. High value, low volatility, the dream investment zone. You marry that stock. We're talking about Costco, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Visa, long-term wealth builders with fundamentals for days. When you find this person or a stock, you don't ask questions, you say yes. You marry that girl, you invest in that stock, and you never stop reinvesting because the greatest returns in life come from long-term investment into high-quality assets. A final word. Be the kind of investor and be the person who earns the right to play in these upper zones. Invest in yourself, learn the skills, build the system, and whether it's stocks or soulmates, always, always, always keep investing in the ones you love. Now go grab your free ebook at cashflowbonus.com. Again, cashflowbonus.com, and start building a portfolio and a life worth bragging about. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Hit that like and subscribe button and share this one with a friend, because who couldn't use a good laugh and a little bit more luck when it comes to love and money?